Stop and enjoy where you are. There is always something to enjoy where you are. Have you ever asked someone, how do they do it all? Or have you been asked, how do you do it all? Well, if you have that question in your mind, how do others do everything they desire to do? And you're saying, I cannot do this. But guess what? You've come to the right place. I have some codes for you. My name is Tessa-Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where you will find the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when videos of this nature are released. Okay, you're wondering, why do some people do it all? And people might be wondering, why do you do it all? I get, how do you do it all, Tessa-Marie? And I am going to answer that question, but at the same time, I will also ask you to practice doing it all for yourself. So there are certain things that I do every day. I must spend time doing them. I'm going to read them out. There are 8 things that are part of my daily practices, my daily routine all through the day. I read from an uplifting book every day. Number 1. Number 2, I write something every day. I stretch my body every day, physical stretching every day. Number 4, I talk to my angels and my guides and my God every day. I wake up early every day, 7 days a week. I wake up at 4:15. I go to bed early also. I go for a walk. And I enjoy everything that is placed before me. Under those 8 things, there are things that I do that are unique. I always take a break for 10 minutes after each of those things. And then, as you know, I do lives, I do courses. So each thing I do, I take a 10-minute break. I will give you a little tip on what is the first thing I do when I'm taking my 10-minute break. Now, you might not be able to take 10 minutes, but you can take 5, you can take 3. The thing is to gratify yourself with a timer, set it, and say, I am going to take a 5-minute break. When you make that decision between the task, like read every day, after I have read, I sit for 10 minutes. Maybe the book is still on my lap. If there's lights on, I shut off the light and I sit in 10 minutes. I do not answer the phone. I do not go on my devices. I time myself for 10 minutes. I allow my mind to wander. And when the alarm goes off for 10 minutes, I get up. During that time, I will have drank water, maybe a tea. But when I am done, I start the new project. Now, what I notice is the more often that I do this. So if I do this every day, by 5, 6 o'clock that day, I realize, wow, I accomplished so much today. And then I'm not tired. I have that complete sense with me that I did this. It really makes you feel good. So the list I read to you are the things I do very early in the morning. I read early. I write every day. I stretch every day. I talk to my angels and my guides every day. I wake up early. I go to bed early. So up to number 5 is done very early in the morning. Then number 6, go to bed early, all of that. And then I make sure I enjoy where I am and what I do. And that is what is important. Enjoy where you are. Stop and enjoy where you are. There is always something to enjoy where you are. Find it, look for it, and make sure you can tap into it. It might not be an extended thing. It could just be noticing what is happening around you. and that is what you will do. But you want to do everything. Every time you do something, stop. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here, and you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. So you've taken your 10-minute break, or your 5-minute break, or your 3-minute break. Do not feel guilty that you have done it. The point is, you want to accomplish the things you have to accomplish. What you will find out, rushing from one project into another immediately without taking time to refresh and to regroup your senses, your mind, your thought, your body, relaxing in the moment between one project during the day to another project, helps you to accomplish more. You just finished rushing through something. Sit for a moment, close your eye, dim the lights, set your timer, and let the timer run, and allow your mind to wander. You see, that type of wandering will give you an idea. You might get an inspiration, and you were saying, you know what, that inspiration is so tiny, but your next project or task that you will do after your timer is done needs that little inspiration. Suppose, for example, your inspiration or your project after the last one is to go to the supermarket or go to a meeting in another office with someone or have a discussion with somebody else. You're going into it. When you got that little inspiration, it stayed with you. You can still remember it. Now is the time to jot it down, write it down, text it down, do something with it, and go to your next project. You will notice that you are clear. Your mind is free. You feel better. You're not exhausted. You're not tired. You're not razzled. You're not frazzled. And you're matching into that moment, feeling better. While you're having this discussion or you're working on this task, that inspiration will be triggered again. And you're going, oh yeah, maybe I should do it this way. And you change it. The moment you took that little inspiration and you put it into the project you're working on now, you will find a new door open, a way of seeing things differently, a way of doing things differently. If you had not paused for those 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 3 minutes, you would have not captured that inspiration that is leading you to success. We are not made to rush, and multitask. It always leads to unfinished projects. Give the project at hand all of your time. And when you are done for that day, that moment, how much you invested in it, stop. And regroup before you march into the next project. Continually doing this every day, practicing it, is going to help you. Pause. Pat yourself on the back. I did this. I succeeded at this. When you say that and you do that, you move further ahead. You'll have more successful projects than unsuccessful half projects. And that's why you can say to someone who says, how do you do it all? Do not be afraid to share this tip to somebody else. Leaders are not born. They have to be worked on. As a leader, because we are all born and we can all be leaders, you have to share it and say, you know what? You want to know how I do this? How I accomplish so much in my day? Like I'm telling you now, I take a break within projects. Now, it works for me. It might not work for the next person, but it might work for somebody else who you told it to. So let's say you told 10 people on your way and only 2 people got it. Hey, you shared with 2. You emptied your cup into 2 human beings. So make sure you do that. How do you accomplish so much? I accomplish all I do every day because I pause between projects and take a few minutes to regain my consciousness, get myself back in the mode, and start that new project again. That's how I accomplish it. Although I have things that I do, like I told you, but that's the most important thing I can do. Have a great and wonderful day. Try it. Just take a break every now and again. Have a great day. If you like this video, just hang on. More videos of that type are coming your way. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we have, the bigger the content and the guests would come. So have a marvelous and amazing day.